Could Zuko have beaten Azula on Sozin's comet if she was sane? As much as I want to believe that Zuko could have done it after he learned from the dragons, he just has too much evidence stacked against him, mainly in writing. The sound defense would be that Zuko started to catch up to Azula after he learned from the dragons. A lot of people, including myself, thought the best display of that was Azula versus Zuko at the Western Air Temple. But looking back on it, Azula was kinda slipping here too. She just wasn't completely off the rails yet. And I think you can see it in the way she acts or speaks. Usually when Azula talks to Zuko, she's trying to say something witty or she's trying to provoke him. But instead of things amongst those lines, she said,
"What are you doing here?"
You mean it's not obvious yet? I am about to celebrate becoming an only child!
That in itself kinda doesn't feel like Azula, at least not fully. So I don't know if I can say she was sane right in this moment. Now, a fight that you would be able to count would be the fight on the Boiling Rock. Zuko and Azula were going toe to toe, but that lasted literally 20 seconds. But it is still better than what Zuko usually does with Azula. So for the sake of discussion, we will count it. But then there's the scene at the White Lotus camp. When everyone was under the impression that Azula was still sane, even Iroh admitted that Zuko would need some help. And let's not forget that the reason that Zuko pursued that fight by itself is because he realized Azula was slipping. And honestly, if you pay really close attention to Azula's fighting style during the final Agni Kai, you can clearly see that this is not Azula. Azula's fighting style is usually very precise and technique heavy, but whenever she got 100 times firepower, it went to her head. Azula is not the type to value power over precision. So on the day of the comet, if we were to put Zuko against a sane Azula, the fight wouldn't just be slightly different, it would be a full 180. I wouldn't say it's impossible for Zuko to win that fight. He did start closing the gap between him and Azula, but by the time the final Agni Kai comes around, there is still a gap, even if it's a small one.